Okay, this is Cody Barkles with Top MMA News, and we have here the winner of the main event, David Hulett. Is that exactly how you say your name, or?
You know, I'm from Mississippi, so there's honestly no telling how you really say my name.
Okay.
We say Hulett.
Oh, Hulett? Okay.
Hulett, but up here, you guys probably say it right, honestly. I don't know.
Well, you put on an extremely aggressive and impressive performance tonight. Can you tell us what you thought about the fight?
It went exactly like I prepared. It was one of those. It's just one of those situations where you do your homework and everything just lines up. I had a couple of things working in my favor. One being that Ryan is much more popular and well known than I am. He's had a lot more high-profile fights than me, and that means there's a lot of video on him. So I was able to really break down his style, analyze it. I had some of the best minds in the game in Las Vegas: Tony Strickland, Robert Drysdale, Vinny Magalhaes, Gilbert Ivel. Gilbert Ivel was responsible for the idea to just get in his face and bully him. I gotta give it up to the Hurricane, because that's he looked at 10 seconds of the video. He says, "Okay, here's what you're gonna do," and I did it, and it worked perfect. So yeah, I had, and again, the good thing about training in Las Vegas is if you take advantage of the resources you have there, you can train to whatever level you choose, because you work with the best in the world out there. So I've got to thank my training partners and my coaches. Again, Tony Strickland, Gilbert Ivel, all my partners at Extreme Couture, Juan Vanderlei Silva's one fight to hold them. So, and of course, my hometown, my home base, Throwdown Training Center in Las Vegas.
Wow, sure. Yeah, your submission at the end there was extremely tight. It looked really good. I was impressed with, I guess, how you handled Ryan's power on the ground.
Yeah.
Were you expecting that ground control, or did you think it would go a little bit differently at the end?
Yes, absolutely. I trained to be on my back in this fight. I figured I would pressure him on the feet as much as I could. I figured I would catch him off guard and get him off balance. He's very, very strong when he's comfortable. If he's uncomfortable, he can be very, very vulnerable. And his weaknesses are my strengths, which is basically submission. So I knew that if I could have him sort of on his heels on the mat, and I caught him sort of in a transition, which is all I trained for a month. I trained just different ways to make the scramble happen, to force a transition, and how to catch him. And all the submissions that played into my game based on his past performances and my strengths. And I just sort of like triangulated them to a point where the Armin guillotine was a submission that I was, based on that game plan, I was catching everybody with. And I found everyone bigger than me and told them to fight like Ryan and to put me down and try and just beat my head in. And that's a submission I came up with time and time again, and sure enough, that's how the fight happened.
Wow, that's impressive. Well, you disappointed a lot of Ryan Ford fans in Edmonton today, but you did it with an impressive performance. So Ryan Ford was rumored to fight that he would get a chance to fight in Bellator with a win after tonight. Do you think there's any chance that you might be taking that spot in his place?
That was definitely something that was in the back of my head leading up to this fight. I knew he'd just been signed by them. We will be giving Sam Kaplan a call as soon as possible, and we'll see what they say. I knew this fight was going to turn some heads. With a good performance, this fight would turn some heads and open up a couple of doors for me and kind of put me on the map. So we're going to just see what's next. Find out.
And I know you thanked your training partners. Is there anyone else you'd like to thank?
I got to thank my manager here, Ricky Vasquez. This guy has been working with me for a couple of years now, Phenom Management, and he's very, there's a lot of scumbags in this business, and he's one of the few who is not one of those. So it's really like to have some people that you can trust who have your back.
Awesome. Well, thanks for your time. This has been Cody Barkles of Top MMA News with your winner of the main event, David Hulett.